Thanks for tuning into another video. If you're new here, my name is Nella, aka Naturally Nella, and I make mommy videos. I love posting about hair and just about beauty in general. I have some really good content planned for you guys, so if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my channel now. So today's video, I'm going to be just talking about how I lost my baby weight. Now granted, I wasn't, super unhappy with where I was or anything like that. I just wasn't at my target goal. I wasn't pleased. So I decided to do something about it and make a change. The reason why I decided to do this is because working out, it just makes you feel motivated. It makes you feel like you can do anything. Like, it really can. It feels like it's something that's like, oh, I'm gonna work out. But honestly, I wanted to be more disciplined as a person. Being a mom, being a nurse, being a wife, and then being a content creator, that takes so much out of me. It requires so much work. And I wanted to get to a place where I was just fully committed to all of those things, where I just had the energy and the motivation to get up and do things. And that's why I said, you know what? Let me start working out, get some discipline in my life. That way I can get things done in all areas and feel really good about it. And I'm not gonna lie, ever since I started working out, that has definitely boosted like my energy levels, my productivity. I'm getting so many things done. It is literally life-changing, especially working out in the morning. I normally get up and work out before I work as a nurse, and I'm telling you, like, it makes me feel like a new woman. So it definitely does play a lot on just your overall productivity and your mood, or at least it does for me, and for other people that I know, it does for them too. There's a big gap between my sons, but I have an 11-year-old son, and then I have a 14-month-old. He actually just turned 14 months old today. And like, when I got to about, I'm gonna say about 5 months ago, I was like, you know what? It's time to make a change. Like, I kept making all these excuses, and I realized that it was time for a change. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I am the very last person who I ever thought would even be talking about something like this. Like, I despised working out before I started this whole healthier lifestyle journey. So if you're one of those people that are like, oh my God, like, I just don't feel like doing this, I wanna lose weight, but I just am not in the mood, I don't like working out. Listen, if I can do it, then you can do it too, because I'm definitely someone who hated working out, like, with a passion, like a real passion, okay? My husband would get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to work out, and I'll just be like, bye, have fun, because I was not about that life. So a little backstory or a little background on my situation. I didn't really keep up. I don't have a scale, first of all. So I didn't really keep up with my beginning weight or ending weight. I really started noticing changes once my clothes started not fitting the same. Like, I was wearing a medium and mostly a large, which I never thought I would start wearing a large, but whatever. I was wearing a medium, mostly a large, so medium large, just depending on what it was that I was ordering. And then as my journey progressed, I started losing weight, and I couldn't fit my clothes anymore. Like, a lot of my clothes that I have now, I cannot fit them. So the reason why I don't have a scale is because I don't want to become obsessed with numbers. I just want to be healthy and be happy. I don't have time to be obsessing about my weight. But what I do have time for is to be healthier, because I have 2 kids that I have to live for and a husband that I have to live for. So if it's anything that I can control, I'm gonna do something about it. So let's get right into, what it is that helped me lose this weight. So the very first thing is my mindset. Like I said, I had that mindset, like, I didn't really want to work out. I don't like working out. It's not my thing. But to be honest, there's no cheat code to working out. Like, people post like, or share tips that are like, lose weight quick and this, that. I feel like if you're gonna lose weight in a healthy manner, then it's gonna take work. It takes work, and you have to be willing to adjust your mindset. So that was the very first thing. Like, I had to be ready and be like, okay girl, it's time to lose this weight, get your mind right, because you're gonna have to get up, work out, and do right. Oh, as far as the sizes and the scales and things, so yeah, I was wearing a medium large. Now I'm mostly wearing a small. I don't remember, I think the last time I wore a small was in high school. The only time I wear a medium is in my tops, because I got some 34 double D's sitting up here. So I have to get medium chops sometimes, but aside from that, I'm now wearing a small. Let's talk about breastfeeding. Now, I am a breastfeeding advocate. I promote breastfeeding. I think it's, really good for baby, really good for mommy. But I know know a lot of people don't want to breastfeed. A lot of people want to formula feed, and that's okay. I'm also about whatever makes you happy, whatever makes your baby happy. I know that breastfeeding can be difficult. It can be stressful. It can be mentally taxing, and some people just don't want to do it. And you know, by all means, do you. I'm not into mommy shaming. Do your thing. I'm gonna do my thing. My thing that I chose to do this go around is breastfeeding. Like, if you ever had a baby and you breastfed, the moment that baby latches, you can instantly feel your uterus contracting after delivery. Like, you can literally feel contractions that are painful and your uterus is contracting. So moms who breastfeed tend to lose weight a lot faster than moms who don't. Just because those calories that it takes to breastfeed your baby, you're burning those and losing weight right after delivery. So one of the first things I did was I changed up my diet. Like, and I'm not one of those people that are like, I'm not eating red meat, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not like super strict on my diet, but there were some things that I decided to cut back on. Number one being starchy food. So things like rice, bread, you know, potatoes. Like, I still eat them, but definitely a lot less in moderation. Like, being a Jamaican, y'all, I grew up, I feel like eating rice with every lunch and dinner, because rice is just like a normal part of our dishes. So I grew up eating rice all the time, and it's a little hard to cut back on it, I'm not gonna lie, but those things were definitely necessary. The pastas, the breads, the rice, really had to cut back on that, and I only try to consume it like once or twice a week. I cut back on sugars. I love candy. I'm like a child. Like, I literally, well, before now, I would literally eat more candy than my 11-year-old son. I know that sounds crazy because I'm just too grown to be eating that much candy, but I've always been this way. I'm surprised I still have healthy teeth because I smash candy. I love candy. I love juice. I just love things like that. But I had to cut back on those things. So I cut back on sugary things. And then I increased my water intake. So water is obviously essential. I'm sure you've been hearing that since you were this big. Definitely increased on the water intake, and that's really about it as far as diet. So less starchy foods, so less carbs, more water, and less sugar. I still eat meat. I eat more vegetables and more fruits, but I still eat meat and kind of eat somewhat whatever I want, but everything has to be done in moderation. Something else that helps me stay on this journey is having an accountability partner. So my best friend, honey, she has been working out for like the last year. She's lost so much weight and she looks so good, and she kind of inspired me or just encourages me to, you know, get better or whatever. So if I'm not feeling like working out, I'll text her like, girl, I need some motivation, like help a sister out. And she'll tell me, no, you need to get up, girl. We got to get our summer bodies right. This was before, you know, now we're in fall, but so we got to get our summer bodies right, come on. So she would definitely encourage me, and then my husband would be like, girl, you know, you said you were on this journey, and he hasn't really had to push me a lot because I've been like self-driven, but on the days where I'm just not feeling it, he'd be like, Nella, you're gonna regret this, you need to get up. So consider having some accountability partners, because they help keep you going and they help hold you accountable. They can hold you accountable and you can hold them accountable. I think that having an accountability partner just helps make the whole transition into, you know, a healthier lifestyle and working out a lot easier. Now let's get to the real meaty part I feel like that's contributed to my weight loss. Like, yes, the diet that's a huge part, but the working out, that was like the biggest and most difficult thing for me. And check this out, I work out using no equipment. I lost all this weight using no equipment. The only thing that I purchased were resistant bands, and I use those sometimes. I don't even use them all the time. Like, I use them sometimes. So there's an app called the Home Workout app, and I'm gonna put something up on this screen that just shows you what the app looks like. But basically what I did was I started out with a 30-day challenge. I did a 30-day full body challenge and a 30-day lower body challenge, and I did those both at the same time. So I would do the full body workout first, because it targets like random places on different days, so you don't have to think about, oh, what exercise am I gonna do? I don't know what to do. The app does it for you and it's free. And then you do your lower body workout, because I'm trying to get my legs right, trying to get the booty right. So I do both of those. If the full body workout doesn't have an ab workout for that day, then I incorporate an ab workout after I do my full body workout, lower body workout, and then I follow that up with the ab workout. There's 2 ab workouts that I do from 2 YouTubers, and one is Scott Bernhard. His is a little bit harder. It's about 15 minutes long. And then there's another girl, I cannot remember her name, but hers is just 6 minutes. Like, on the days where I really just don't feel like going hard on abs, I do hers. I'm gonna link both of their videos in the description of this video. But this app, y'all, it just makes it so easy. It makes it so easy. You don't have to think about what workout you have to do. You don't have to have any equipment. And the fact that they start out, or they have that 30-day, what is it called? 30-day challenge. The fact that they do have that 30-day challenge, what that does, or what that did for me, was it got me to a place where it was just like, okay, then I created this routine, because I think they say it takes 21 days to make a habit, which is true. Like, when I was getting towards the end, I was ready. Like, I'm like, I don't see myself stopping on this journey. So definitely check that app out. The frequency in which I work out, so of course the 30-day challenge, I did that all the way through. I did that for 30 days straight. But then after that, I still do the same challenges. I just kind of start over, and if I want to add more push-ups or more workouts than they're telling me to do, then I go ahead and do that. But yeah, on the days that I'm not doing that, then I'll probably take a walk around my neighborhood. I'll, do yoga. Like, I'll find random YouTube videos on yoga just to kind of woosah, relax my mind, still get a little bit active, get some flexibility popping. Another cool thing about the app is that they have like different difficulty levels. So for me, like, I started out as beginner. Now I'm doing some intermediate. My husband does advanced. I don't have time for that quite yet. I'll probably get there one day, just not today. You know what I mean? But they have different difficulty levels. You can do beginner, you can do intermediate, or you can do advanced workouts. And it's really that simple. Like, that's what I do. That's what I changed in my life in order to lose my baby weight. I don't feel like I do, anything super difficult or anything that's like such a drag. Like, not in my opinion anyway. I think it's really simple. Do I think that my routine will change? Absolutely, because once this quarantine is over, or not quarantine, but once this pandemic is over and we've figured out this coronavirus thing, I'm gonna not go back to the gym like I've been to the gym. Girl, who are you fooling? I'm gonna start going to the gym because I want to tone up. Like, I've slimmed down nicely, but I want to tone up. Like, I want my booty cheeks to be nice and like firm and like a little bigger, a little bigger. And I want my little legs to be toned up. I just want my body to be fully toned. So after this, I am gonna start going to the gym when it's safe to do that, and make some more changes. So I'll definitely keep you guys updated on my progress. I just wanted to tell you guys how a regular girl like me was able to go from wearing mostly a large to now a small, sometimes medium, because of the boobs. But yeah, that is all. If y'all have any specific questions about my weight loss journey, definitely feel free to comment in this video, and I'll be more than happy to share. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and like this video, share, comment, and I will see you guys next time.